Hi guys, welcome to Project 5 Tarot and More. I'm Sharon, Intuitive Empath, and I am bringing you guys the daily vibe, channeling energy for the 22nd of June. So today, the energy that I'm picking up on is basically a little bit of craving or longing. There's a little feeling like I want a little more, I want a little more. And it's deliberate by the universe, okay? It really is, because it's meant to keep us in forward momentum. Yesterday was the energy of just relaxing and chilling out and having a good time, and it's easy to let that kind of energy linger, well into the next day, as we're enjoying ourselves and just kind of like sitting back on our laurels and just kind of like resting in the comfort of knowing that we're divinely protected, cared for, provided for. So essentially today is about getting back on target, getting back to plan, getting back to activation, forward momentum, movement towards choice. So there is going to feel essentially a little bit of a craving kind of sensation. Like, oh, I really need to do this. Oh, I really want to do this. I need to get up and make this happen, or take care of X, Y, Z today, or today is the day I'm going to do it, kind of thing. So let's see what the cards have to say as far as the activations energy to confirm where we're at. Me and Spirit, we're going to have talk about this. Because seriously, hold on. This one went way over here. Way over here. Oh, it's the solar plexus chakra, the emotional seat. Yeah, there it is. Our emotions are triggered today. Yeah, emotional triggers for drive. The frequency of the solar plexus chakra, the yellow flower of life, supports our sense of self, our personal power, and our willpower. Yeah, there you go. So we're getting back in touch with the emotional drive. What's causing us to get off of our duff and emergence. Okay, so those are our two cards for today. Get off of our duff and take action again and start moving forward with full motivation, as well as our knowing. Okay, so supports our sense of self, our personal power, and our willpower, as well as our knowing of who we are and what our contribution is to the whole. Okay, so for those of you who are stepping into your power, into your roles, today is the day that you start taking on some of the identification with that. You start connecting with the truth of it in a very tangible, very real way. It is becoming evident, obvious, apparent that your truth is emerging. Okay, emergence came out too as a theme for today. And we have a 3 and we have 7, both divine numbers, okay? God numbers, 3 and 7, for, sacred geometry and sacred mathematics. So, very important themes for today. Very, very important themes for today. All right, so solar plexus, the color yellow is associated with the 3rd or solar plexus chakra. It's located in the area of the diaphragm below the breathstone. Okay, so for those of you who tend to forward think in a way that is fantasaic, creating possibilities or generating possibilities without solutions, this is where you're going to experience anxiety and sometimes stomach upset and GI upset. Okay, it's the solar plexus chakra, and it has to do with a mind-body imbalance. So the mind is more active than the body is, and that's where the anxiety is generated. Okay, and then the rebound effect from that tends to sometimes be depression, because there is no solution to that anxiety. And then all of these ideas can't come to fruition simultaneously. So if there's no action necessarily taken towards any of these ideas in the tangible 3D linear space, then that creates a sense of lack in the thought process, and then the rebound emotion that is associated with that is depression. And that's when people start to question their sense of purpose, their sense of drive, their own capabilities, their identity. These are all good questions to have, but eventually they do, if you seek, you'll find. You need to keep seeking until you find, and that's really what it is. And exploring too many possibilities simultaneously is what creates the anxiety, particularly in the solar plexus. So this is why it's very important to pay most attention to what emerges as a result of that process. So let's look up emergence, which is 25. The frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. Yeah, so a little bit of the energy from yesterday carrying over, because yesterday was very much about, getting silly and kind of playfully being childlike. Emergence can be described as the process of coming into being, the arising of something that wasn't there before. So yeah, you guys are really starting to learn how to activate yourselves in your true identities. And it's kind of like a new earth, a new world, a new day, a new you kind of thing. And it's like, for the most part, we're not really sure how that's going to express itself, which can cause anxiety. And then you have the emergence of the true self. And the key to this today is to just go with the flow. You know who you are, you know who you want to be. Instead of thinking about how that needs to express itself through its identity, just know who you are and just go and do what it is that you need to do, and don't overthink it. So I think today's challenge is going to be overthinking. How should this person sound? How should my new identity sound? How should my new identity move? How should my new identity behave? Or how do I define the brand of my new identity, and how do I contribute to building that brand? And so we have still some older kind of paradigm energies that are still being moved through our emotional chakra, the emotional seat, and we have to emotionally detach. Okay, so as we move through the energies today of emergence, and as these things come forward, we're going to have to, or this is going to cause some malalignment, feelings of out of balance, and that's okay. That's what it's meant. We're supposed to regain our balance with the new future forward perception and consciousness, and assimilate the new energies that exist in that paradigm. So to put that very simply, is we need to accept what's happening to us as it's happening in a lot of ways, because we've already chosen it and we've stepped out on it, and this is part of the journey. So just deal with it, dude. Big girl panty time, okay? Pull them suckers up to your chin and do it, and just handle your business, okay? Handle your business, because that's what's going on today. Today is about triggers and wanting to go back to the old defaults, and it's going to be just about chin up, handle the business. Chin up, handle the business. Okay, you guys? So as you move out of alignment, take a deep breath today and just tell yourself, I got this. And then reestablish your action into the situation. And just decide to do it. Head down and go. You got this today. Empowering energy, okay? I want to add something here about emergence. It's important to celebrate the little things as they happen. And on this card it says to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. Take note of all the little shifts that happen today to benefit you in your positive awareness, in your affirmation of self, in the unfolding and revealing of your authentic identity. Every time you step out in your most authentic self, no mask, praise yourself, pat yourself on the back, do a little shimmy dance, celebrate a little bit, do a little touchdown dance, okay? End zone dance, get in it, and just be like, yes, I did this for myself today, right now in this moment. I handled this. I did this as me, not the mask. and celebrate the little things today, because I really think that's going to help you stay motivated and focused as you go through all of this. Yeah, I got this. Yeah. All right, you guys. I hope that resonates for the energy with you guys today. Click like, subscribe to the channel, help the message circulate so that we can all learn together. And I appreciate you guys being here, my new subscribers and my sebbies, my spiritually enlightened beings, which is what I like to call you guys. Yeah. Lady Gaga can have her monsters, but I have my sebbies. So I love that you guys are here. I'm being silly. I think that that's really what we need to do today. Just be silly. Why not? Have fun with it. Go with the flow. So yeah, I hope that resonates with all of you guys. Thanks for tuning in. As always, I appreciate your support so much of the channel. Love that you guys are here. Namaste.